Good evening, folks. How is everyone? As always, you know you're my people, and I love you. I always want you to be Big Three. Or as Christo would do it, the Big Three. Shows you what kind of deviant that Christo guy is. Brother Christo, you bad boy. Tonight, we are going to take a look at Harland Brewing India Pale Ale. And it's a cryo-hopped India Pale Ale, 1 pint, 6.5 is the alcohol/volume, or, as we refer to it, the ABV. India Pale Ale, hops, Mosaic Cryo, Chinook, and Simcoe. Harland Brewing Company, San Diego, California. Hey! We are drinking an India Pale Ale that, thanks to the internet and the movies, we now know comes from a whale's vagina. It's true. I saw it in a movie on the internet, so obviously San Diego means whale's vagina. This is a little too kinky even for me, man. Labor of beer, 6.5 is the ABV. Enjoy cold and fresh. Harland, embodying the spirit of rolling up your sleeves to get the job done. Then, blabbity, government bullshit warning. Alright, so you know what time it is, folks. We're going to crack, we're going to pour, we're going to get a temp, we're going to guesstimate an SRM since they don't give us one. And then we'll get down to business. This song is Girly from Roger Klein off the Peacemaker, Roger Klein and the Peacemakers off of Live at Billy Bob's. So, Billy Bob's is a club in Texas that hosts a lot of bands. The Peacemakers are one of my favorites. Let's get down to business. Maybe the mic will pick that up better. Came in a little early. Kind of our motto here, right? We get back up, we do it all over again. And again. And again. And again. And chilly out here, man. It was already below 60. It's in the high 50s. And my glasses are freaking filthy, man. Somewhat better. It's nice to be able to see anyway. Very, very pretty color on here. You saw we were drinking her 42, 43. Kind of cold for the style, but we'll find out. I could be wrong. Maybe they brewed this to specifically be imbibed at a lower temp, the color is beautiful. She is absolutely gorgeous. When you look at her through the stem, she's got that really, really pretty pear color. And then when you get up into the bowl, very nice gold with just a faintest hint of orange. Now, if Millie was here, her being a girl, she could give us 42 different shades of what that is. But I can't, because I'm a guy. We don't have those extra chromatic, whatever, cone rod lashes things in there. So, biding time. Let's give it a sniff and see what's going on here at this temp. I get a lot of pine. Underneath the pine, I'm picking up not so much citrus, more stone. Right, so more stone fruit under the pine. I'm going to say she's probably running 65-35 pine stone. We'll find out. So we know that she is brutally cold. My hands are getting cold. So, let's slip it a tongue, see what she's got, and then we'll warm her up and see if she gets any better. Salud! That's actually kind of interesting at this temperature. She comes in as piney stony, and piney stony at like a 50-50 ratio. Pine stone, pine stone, pine stone. Dirty, medium fast, dry. Not a bad beer. We might get some lacing out of her yet. Yeah, she's pretty interesting. I'm kind of surprised. I wasn't really expecting much. There's no worthwhile information on the internet. Their webpage is literally balls on a Christmas tree. It's nothing but decorations, so. All right, we're going to pause it. We're going to warm her up a little bit. We'll come back and see if she's really, really opened up and progressed into something really, really interesting. But right now, it's a pretty interesting beer. So hang tight. We'll be right back after these messages from our sponsors. Alrighty, so we took a couple of minutes. Let's see what the temp is now. I don't expect her to get very warm out here. The temperature is dropping as we speak. 51, which puts her right around 48. That should be the high end of the approved temperature range of 44 to 48 degrees that somebody just decided. So, let's see what we got now. I'm kind of hoping she would lace better, but we got what we got. Nose really hasn't shifted much. In fact, it's gotten blander than it was before. Before we had that nice piney and stone like apricot. Now it's just kind of meh. Although if I had to say anything, she would be leaning more towards stone now, so let's slip it a tongue. In this case, the nose does not lie. She has definitely shifted more towards more fruit forward, pine back. Should probably be 65-35 fruit pine. She's gotten faster. She's not as dirty. Kind of odd. She's still pretty dry though. The taste profile on this is middle of the tongue. Okay, don't know why, just is. Soft palate, intradental, a little bit extradental, nothing buccal, nothing sublingual or in the lower half at all. The back of the throat, the bitterness starts to pick up, and since they didn't give us an IBU, if I had to guess an IBU on this, she seems like she's pretty well crafted. And that could be deceiving when it comes to IBUs, because you can always balance the IBUs over. She's not particularly bitter or particularly heavy in the bitterness. If I had to guess, I would say 35. 35 sounds about right. Now, for all I know, she could be 60, and they just really balanced her out well with the malt bill, but they don't tell us what the malt bill is, so. I mean, they did go with cryo hops. Ooh, cryo hops. Okay, whatever. She's not bad. She's definitely better than I was kind of expecting. And at $12 a 4-pack, she ain't cheap. Then again, she does come from San Diego, which, as we know, is the whale's vagina. So, maybe that's why they decided to call her India Pale Whale. There's a big pull. See if we can get the lacing going on. Lace is moderately, she's not bad. The stone that comes up like the apricot in there, it's actually really nice. The fact that the pine is basically dissipated into the background is always a plus. I'm not a big aficionado of drinking floor cleaner, but then again, I don't chew pie tods either, so for what it's worth. Is she good for the style? Yes. Is she interesting? Yeah, very much so. The flavor profile alone is really, really interesting. She's well crafted, because we lack information, and I'm going to say with the Chinook and the Mosaic and everything else they put in here, the IBUs are definitely going to be above 35, but she drinks like a 35 IBU beer. So, yeah, she's pretty interesting. Really solidly crafted. We did their rice lager, and their rice lager was really good. It wasn't kitsune good, but it wasn't bad. Me scusi. Would I buy this beer again? Maybe. Would I drink this beer again? Sure. It is not a bad beer at all. Will I try it on tap? Yeah, next time I'm out in California, if I can find the joint, I'll see if I can grab one and give you an actual real live on tap presentation. You handed this to me out of the cooler. What would I say? I would say thank you very much, and then I let it warm up before I start drinking it. You know, it's tough. 4.5, 4.75, 4.5, 4.75. 4.5. Don't get me wrong. It's a very well-made, well-crafted beer. Kind of interesting. not a huge aficionado of the IPAs. I do tend to go more towards the juicies, and the fruit complexness that comes up is really what kind of bumped it up. But what's holding it back is... I'm an asshole. That's what's holding it back. Now, if you do like the IPAs and its description kind of works for you, you can bump it up if you like. You'd easily give it another quarter point if you really do tend to prefer the IPAs. That being said, it's not a bad beer. Thanks for coming by and spending some time with me, because you know you my folks, you know I love you. You know I always want you to be the big three: happy, healthy, safe, honorable, dutiful, vigilant. Great man. Head on a swivel. I'm handy. I will catch you on the next one, my friends. Till then, salute.